Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Pumi. For all my returning subscribers, you guys, I really appreciate you so much. And if it's the first time to be on my channel, darling, please do like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that next time when I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. So today I'm going to share a story that I've been meaning to share, but I wasn't ready. But now I feel like I'm ready to share my story, because I think from last year I wanted to share the story here on YouTube, but I didn't have the courage to record the story, because I remember there was like 3-4 times when I was like trying to record the story. um when I reached a certain point, I just break down and couldn't continue recording the video. And now I feel like I'm ready to tell my story about what happened to me when I was a kid. I still remember when I was doing grade. I still remember well. I was 11 years old. I was doing grade 5. So before, we were not staying with my grandmother, and she had to come and stay with us because she needed help. Like, she needed to stay with people, because where she was staying, she was just staying with her daughter. Yeah, her daughter, and the daughter too was kind of getting old, and she needed help too, because she was someone that who always gets sick. Okay, so my dad is the last born of my dad is the last born, so they decided that she should come and stay with us. So when she came there, the family decided to look for someone who look after my grandmother. And yes, they found someone around the community where we were living at. So okay, so the woman that they found, who was I believe my grandmother, she had her own kids, and they were grown up men, grown up women. And they used to come at home, like we were just like family. We used to call them uncle, something like that. Yeah, who called him the elder one, we used to call him like uncle and stuff like that. So he used to come at home, they used to come at home, and yeah, I just took them like they're my family. So I remember one day I was from school, and when I got home, he was at home. He was at home. I was the first one who get home early, because yeah, me and my me and my brother, we were going to different school. And that week my grandmother was in the hospital. When she was in the hospital, the guy came. When he came, he was like asking for his mom. I was like, she's not here. Okay. So he asked me, you're with who at home? You're with who at home? I told him that I'm alone. Like, no one is here. He was like, okay. He came inside. I came inside the house. I was sitting on the couch watching TV. So he asked me why I'm still like wearing my school uniform. I told him that I'll take it off like later. He was like, no, you have to take off your uniform now, because if you don't, your mom will beat you if she comes back and find you wearing your uniform. I was like, no. Like, when I hear that my mom is coming back, I will take off my uniform. Okay. He was like, no, let's go to your room. Let me help you, let me help you to take off your uniform. He forced me to go and to help me to change the uniform. And my room was close to the sitting room. So when I was running to the sitting to the when I was running to my bedroom, he was following back, as he said he would want to make sure that I change the uniform. Okay. So as I was changing my uniform, I told him, no, you have to go out because now I'm changing my clothes. He then grabbed me, pushed me on the bed. I was trying to like screaming, then he covered my mouth. When he covered my mouth, when he covered my mouth, he raped me. When he raped me, like I was trying like to fight, okay? When he raped me, after he told me to change my clothes, he told me to change my clothes, and he took one of the clothes that was in my room and cleaned me and tell me that if I tell my mom, he's gonna kill me. Okay? I kept quiet, and he didn't leave the house. He was sitting in the sitting room. Till he waited till I come out from my room. I come out from my room. When I opened the door, when I see that he was still there, I told him, go, 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 go. Then go, I won't tell anyone, because he wanted to make sure that I won't tell anyone. And then he left. Yes, I didn't tell anyone. The next day, I told my mom that I'm not going to school. I'm sick, because I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted to be home. That day, I just slept the whole day. I slept the whole day. I was trying to like thinking, if I tell my mom, he will kill me. If I don't talk, what if you do it again? But I was just in deep thoughts, like, if I talk, he will kill me. If I don't talk, if he comes back, he will do it again. Fine. And the reason why I didn't want to talk, it was because there was yeah, she was kind of like a friend of mine who lived around our community. She was raped, I think, by her brother or something. Yeah, and when she was raped, like police were involved and stuff. But when she came to school, like people were like gossiping about it, looking at her in a different way. People like they were like bullying, something like that. There to a point that they have to change the school to a different school. So while I was laying down on my bed that very same day, I was thinking about all those things, that am I going to be like her? Are they going to change me? Like, are they going to take me to a different home? Are they going to change me school? I was having all those thoughts in my mind. I didn't tell anyone. I kept quiet about it. Now I remember after like some weeks, it was break time and we were playing. So one guy touched me close to my breast, and I get so grumpy to a point that I was scared. I just break down. I had some flashbacks. I cried that day. I cried and went and reported that guy to my school teacher. When I report him, I still remember I reported him to Machusa, yeah, Mr. Machusa, and he he flogged that guy to a point that I was happy that yes, they are beating him. When he was flogging him, I was so happy because seeing a man being punished, it really satisfied my heart at that time. And I remember another incident because the whole thing really did change my life. I started becoming someone who fight with boys. Those who went to school with me, if they can watch this video, they will remember, if they still remember. I started fighting with boys. I remember that day One guy, he, I don't know what really happened, but I told him that I will get you after school. Like, I'm going to find you as after school. Me and you, we're going to fight after school. And I was so bold about it, saying it that me and you were going to fight after school. Yes, after school, waited for him. And guess what? I fight with this guy in front of his house. I fight with him. Like, my mind was to finish him off, like, cause I was only targeted his private parts. Like I touched it, I was squeezing it to a point that I was like, I'm going to finish him, okay? So yes, people, they separated us. He went home, I went home. When I get home, like, my mom, like, she had that I fought at school. She beat me because she didn't know what was going on. She beat me while I was fighting, because I became like a stubborn child, like, a trouble one at that time. Guess what? The same guy, he came back to our house. When he came, I remember it was after school. His mother was there. When he come, I go outside. But nobody noticed that what was going on, because they just thought, oh, maybe she want to play outside with other kids. Like, I just went outside, I left them there. Second one, we were from my elder sister's place, because yeah, we were from my elder sister's place. I was with my little sister and other kids, so we were passing close to his house, house. So he called us. We went there. I didn't want to go, but they were like, no, no, let's go. Then we went there. He was like, he wanted me to help him to bring out something. And honestly, it was it was after some time, and I didn't think of all those things, right? Because those ones, my sister and my brother were there. I didn't know he gave them money to go and buy something at the spaza shop. For yeah, he sent them to buy something. So he asked me to help him to bring out something, right? And I asked him, yeah, who are you with here? He told me that he's with his wife, but the wife is sleeping, so you don't want to. He said he's with, I don't know, girlfriend or wife. He said, but she's sleeping. You don't want to wake her up. So I was like, okay, at least there's someone. So we went in there. He lifted me up. I was trying to bring out something on top of the wardrobe. I mean, I was still a child. I didn't even have a lot of thinking, like thinking a lot of stuff. While I was bringing out something, he was trying to like push me back on the bed. But I fight that day. I did fight. I pushed him back and ran away. When I ran away, I went by the gate, because yeah, the yard in Venda is so big. So I went to the gate to wait for my siblings. I waited for them. We took the cold drink and everything. We went home. Right? He didn't do it. So when I get home, I didn't say anything because I don't want to be told, right? And I was like, ah, he didn't do anything to me. So another time, I think after like 2 months, he came home. I was alone. He came home. He did it again. He did it again. When he was raping me, he told me that if you do talk, I'm going to rape. I'm going to do what I'm doing to you, to your siblings. Guys, I just kept quiet, and yeah, life goes on. My whole life was changed. My whole life was changed after the whole thing. My whole life changed. My whole life changed. Then I went high school. I got raped 3 times with 3 different men. So the second rape, I was in grade 9. It was school holidays. I still remember. It was me and my cousin sister. We visited one of our relatives. This puzzle shop at home. So they used to wake me up in the morning to take the delivery, the bakery delivery. Yeah. And my grandmother used to go to work earlier before him. So he would be the one to wake us up to go take out to go and help with the bakery delivery and wait for the waker to come and open the spaza shop. So that morning, my grandmother, as soon as I think it was as soon as my grandmother, and it was winter time. As soon as my grandmother went to work, he came and knocked at our room, and we were not locking our room. He came and opened and wake me up that I need to come and wash my face to go and cause he's leaving, so to come and help with the bakery delivery. I was so sleepy. I was so sleepy, honestly. I still remember myself walking from our room to where I was going, and I still remember walking to, like, I thought I was going to the bathroom, but I was walking sleeping, but I could feel that I'm going down with the stairs, and his room, you go down with the stairs, and like I was so sleepy, and I was kind of like waking up now, like, where we going? It was like, no, I want to give you something. He sit me on the bed, and on the side of the bed there was the plastic they used to package the tomato. Yeah, the plastic they used to package the tomato, or those chips, the red chips, the yeah, tomato. Let me just use tomato. The tomato. So there was like inside there were money coins, like 1 rand, 2 rand, 5 rand. It was full of coins, and the other one, it was full of sweets, and Nokia 5110, close to those two plastic. So he showed me all those things. He was like, all this, it's yours, I'm giving you. And I grabbed the phone, because that time 5110 was a big phone. I grabbed the phone. It was like, no, wait, you will take it. This, all this, it's yours. And there was like 10 rand and 20 rand. Yeah. It was like, all this, it's yours. Then I'm so sleepy. I was so sleepy. And he was like, you can sleep small, then you go later. Then I was like, and I started like waking up. Then he pushed me off. I was already sitting on the bed. Alright. So he pushed me on the bed. I was wearing a night dress. He pushed me on the bed, covered my mouth, and raped me. When he raped me, he told me that if I talk, he will kill me. He will make sure that we don't go back home, me and my sister. That day, I was like, no ways, no ways, I'm going back home. That very same day, I'm not going to sleep in that house. Then when he left, he told me that we should not say anything to anyone. I went back to the room. My sister was sleeping. I know if she watched this video, she know what I'm talking about. I went back to the room. I closed the door. I locked the door. I checked the window if the window were closed. I was crying. I was crying. She saw me. She asked me, Pumuga, what's going on? Why are you crying? Like, she started crying with me. I told her that no, nothing, nothing, but we need to go. We need to go back home today. Pack your stuff. We are going back home today. So when the sun come out, I was even like scared to stay in the house. Me and my sister, we were sitting at the corner. We didn't even care about this parlor shop and anything. Even the bakery, I didn't even care about the bakery or what's going on there. Then around, like, there were like some boys we used to play with, and they were coming close to me. And I told them, please do not even come close to me, because I didn't want no one close to me. We took some money. We went to the public phones. I called my like I grew up as a child that I was scared. I was kind of scared of my mom because my mom used to beat me a lot because I was too stubborn. So I called. Yeah, I think I called my mom. It's if it's not my mom, it's my auntie, my mom's elder sister. My cousin sister's mother. We call them. No, I called my mom and told my mom that we need to come back home today. They were like, no, why? Because them and the family, they were so close. No, you will come back when school open. What's going on? I started crying out. So I told them that I want to come back home. I don't want to talk about it, but I want to come back home. I told my mom that, yo, I want to come back home. I'm not going to spend another night in this house. I just want to go back home. So my mom and my auntie, my mom elder sister, they called my grandmother. She was at work because we couldn't tell my mom what happened. We just told them that we want to go back home. So they called my grandmother and she was at work. She was like, the kids called and they were crying. They said they want to come back home. They don't want to stay in that house. So when my grandmom came back from work early because of that, she came back. She find us. We didn't even know that she was coming back. She find us sitting at the gate, next to the gate. Us, the man was already back. He was in the house. No, he was not yet. He was not back yet. So she find us sitting outside the gate. She asked us, "Why are you sitting here?" And I told her that I want to go back home. She asked us, "Why you want to go back home? Because school is not open yet." I told her that I'm not spending another night here. She saw it in my face that this girl is not happy. Something happened to this girl. So I told her that your man beat us. Your man tried to force me to go to his room to rape me, but he didn't. I ran away. So she wanted to call the police. I stopped her. I was like, no, don't call the police. Take us back home. Take us back home. She was like, no, it's already late now. You guys will go back home tomorrow. I was like, I'm not sleeping in the same house. But it was late already. We managed to sleep in that house. Then the next day we left. We go back home. Didn't tell anyone. My mom tried to ask me what really happened. Like, I just told her that he tried. He didn't do it. So I'm okay. I'm fine. In my mind, I was like, anyway, what's the point? It happened. This is how my life is. So it happened. I'm not going to call the police. Then people will start treating me differently. People will start laughing at me. I don't want what happened to other girls to happen to me. Okay. So yeah, things were just like that. I started becoming more stubborn, fighting, all those kind of things. So the third rape happened with my boyfriend. I was in Joburg. I was 22 years old. I remember he came to my apartment. I literally break up with this guy, but he didn't want to break up with me. I told him I don't want to be with you anymore. He said, no, you're my woman. And I was like, no, I don't want to be with you anymore. I just want to be alone. Fine. He didn't take that. So I had to move out where I was staying because he knew where I was staying, and he knew where I was staying. He knew because he followed me the first day when I was moving, and he came inside. I just let him because he said he would just want to talk. right? He came inside, we sit down and talk, he left. So the day he raped me, he came and the security allowed him to go because he told them that she's my girlfriend. I'm going to my girlfriend's so room. They allowed him to come inside. He came inside. He knocked the door. Went to the door. I saw that it was him. I was like, "What do you want?" He was like, "No, I just want to talk to you. Okay, I understand that you don't want to be with me, but I just want to talk to you for the last time." So then, yeah, I was like, it's fine, come in. And the landlord was not around. He came inside, in my room. We were talking, and he was so understanding that, okay, we done, but we don't have to be enemies. All right. I was like, yeah, sure. Cool. If I see in the street, I will say hello, hello. So that's okay. He was so understanding. He was like, okay, I get it. You don't want to be my girlfriend anymore. It's fine, but we can just be friends. When I see you in the street, we can talk. Hello, hi. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. He was like, okay, now so give me sex for the last time. I was like, no ways, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to be with you, so why do I have to have sex with you? He was like, no, for the last time yeah, for the last time. I said no. He tried to push it. I told him no. Like, he's tried to be like aggressive. I told him, why are you being aggressive? Because I said, I don't want to be with you anymore. Right? He started like pushing me. He pushed me to the bed. We pushed me to the bed. I was fighting. I jumped that side. Like, he pushed me to the floor. He gripped me to the floor to a point that I couldn't fight no more. He held my hands, raped me. He was not even wearing protection. He came inside me. I was literally crying because I didn't even want anything to do with him. After when he was done, he left me laying down on the floor. He was insulting me. You think you have the best private person in the world. Like, he was saying nasty things. He left. He left me laying down on the floor crying. Then the moment he left, I just changed my clothes, went to the hospital, told them that someone slept with me without my consent. So, and yeah, I need the rape kit, something like that. So they gave me that. They gave me a paper to open a case and something. So while I was while I was in the hospital, he sent me a message that this is Joburg. If you tell anyone about what I did to you now, your family will receive your body soon. And I was like, so is this how it's going to be? Like, some people, they will just rape me and tell me that they will kill me. And I was like, it's like this is becoming like a norm. This is becoming like a pattern to me that people would do as they want, and they will tell me that they will kill me. So I won't have to say anything. I won't have to talk. I just have to fight with the trauma alone. Like, guys, if you have kids, take care of your kids. Talk to your kids. Talk to your kids. Like, talk to your kids to a point that your kids can be open to you about anything. Like, stop taking your kids to people's houses. When it's school holiday, your kids should stay at home. You need to stop. Or honestly, you need to stop when kids want to travel, when kids want to visit whosoever is your relative. Don't let them visit. Let them stay home. They would rather visit if you are going with them and come back with them. People out there are sick. People out there are sick. And for the past 20 something years, I've been living with this trauma till when I came to Korea. I started having flashbacks. I started having dreams, seeing in my dreams I'm seeing my daughter being raped, and I will call my mom immediately and tell and ask her, please ask my daughter if somebody's touching her or anything. And I will also call and I'll be asking my daughters, like, I felt like it was stupid questions. I'll be asking her, did anyone touch you? Did anyone do this to you? Like, because I was kind of scared. What happened to me, I don't want it to happen to her, right? So my mom started asking me, like, these your questions, and your questions are kind of strange. What's really going on? I told her nothing is going on. I'm just having like dreams when I'm seeing this and this. Like, she started like being content, like, no, nothing is happening. Yeah, whenever she come back from school, she stay at home, whatever. We started like, okay, I started like stopping like asking those questions, to a point that one day I just created a WhatsApp group. I added my mom, my brother, like everybody at home. I sent them a voice note that this and this and this is, like, I told them the whole story I just shared with you guys now, that I've been raped so many times. And my mom was so devastated, my brother too, and my sister. They were like, Pumi, why you didn't talk? Like, everybody was so devastated. They were so mad, like, you should have talked, you should have said something. All these people would have been jailed. All these people would have been to jail now. I was like, you don't worry, I'm kind of like getting better now. Because I remember last year when I posted this, I posted about my rape story on TikTok. If you can see the comments, women are being raped every single day. I felt like I was alone. There are a lot of people who have the trauma of rape. And one thing about the trauma of rape, it doesn't stop. It doesn't go away. You live with it. You just have to make peace with everything. But the trauma will still haunt you. The trauma will still be there. Like, sometimes you'll break down. Sometimes you'll break down when you have your boyfriend. When your boyfriend is touching you, you will just break down. So guys, please, men out there, stop raping women. Stop raping kids. Stop raping us. Stop raping us. You're breaking us. Stop raping us, guys. And please, if you've been raped, if you would like to share your story, please, you can comment down and share your own story. And yeah, I think I just have to stop now, because, yo, man, why you don't care about us? If you guys are not protecting us, who do you want to protect us? When you are raping us, you are giving us this lifetime trauma that no therapy can help to erase it in our brain, in our mind. We just have to live with it like it's normal. Why? Stop raping women. Stop raping women and kids. Like, stop raping us. I think I just have to stop now, because all I'm seeing now, here now, is all those moments, and it's not nice. It's not nice. Anyway, please do like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, so that next time when I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. See you on my next video.